What's up, YouTube? We're back. FXFB NYC here. And today, we're going to talk about 5 things I like about the S&S 475c cam. Thing number 1, I love the power delivery. So if any of you guys on my channel, my new subscribers, my followers on Instagram, know anything about the new Milwaukee 8s, and if you guys know anything about the new Milwaukee 8s, these new motors just love to go fast. Stock for stock Milwaukee 8s, the power it's decent. The power itself isn't fabulous. I mean, out the box when you hop on, you know, like say something like a Sportster onto a new Milwaukee 8, you're gonna be blown away like I was. But if you're going from a twin cam to maybe an M8, that jump might not be as drastic, and it might not be as prevalent as someone, say, going to a Sportster to this bike, or you know, a Street 750, Street 500. But overall, yeah, the motor itself is great. So when I talk about power delivery, I'm talking about the overall power delivery that I wanted for the bike, and the power delivery that this cam actually provides. So the power delivery on this cam is more mid-range, top-end gain and pulling power. So the M8s have a lot of torque from the jump, from the factory. So going with something that's more of a power cam, in my opinion, is beneficial to the Harley motors, because they already produce a shit ton of torque, and the motors don't need more torque from the beginning, especially on a light bike. But that's just my opinion. And so the power delivery, it's just from 2500. After that, it's just straight up, and it just keeps going, and it pulls all the way till redline. And so if you guys follow my IG, not more my YouTube, because on my YouTube I don't post much car stuff, but I'm into high revving 4 cylinders and Japanese cars when it comes to that. I do love my American muscle, but I'm more of a fan of the high revving, ring the motor out, and the sounds that just come out these Japanese motors, like a nice 2-rotor Mazda motor, or a nice Honda K20. But yeah, the power delivery is somewhat similar to that, in the sense that it comes on up top and it's fantastic. It just gets better and better and better. Now the torque on the cam is still very good. It's the torque actually balances itself out, and it's pretty well balanced. I mean, I haven't ridden a bike with a torque cam, so I'm not sure I'm not sure how that would be. But what I will say is that the torque delivery is now very, very much balanced. Like with the stock cam, all the torque is down low, and then you start to drop off at about 3,500, 4,000, and it's just the motor just wants to fall flat on its face. I mean, it doesn't, but that's because Harley built those high flowing heads that way, and the motor just it can survive at those RPMs with that cam, just barely, but it does. And as you can hear, that sound never gets annoying, man. It just, every time you get on the bike, it just gets better. But overall, the power delivery, is fantastic. So thing number 2 about the S&S 475 that I like. S&S attention to detail in their packaging and what their description about the cam. Now, camshafts, when it comes to even car engines, is something that you have to kind of know what you're doing. You have to know what type of power you want. You have to know what type of cam is going to suit your application the best. So the cam itself, S&S does a great job of their instructions online. They do a great job with their packaging. They do a great job overall marketing. As a company, it's fantastic, and I really do like S&S for that, and I want to applaud them for that. And they have a customer for life right here on this channel, because that alone, S&S instructions blow every single instructions of any single thing probably ever. Like, their instructions are so detailed. They give you torque specs, they give you part numbers, they give you pictures with colors, they give you pictures that are actually not bad. I mean, when it comes to a company that does instructions right and does their marketing right and actually care about their customers who are do-it-yourselfers like myself, S&S hits that mark for sure. They're top notch when it comes to that. And it wouldn't be an FXFB NYC vlog if there wasn't a little bit of bridge traffic. So yeah, man, S&S does a really, really great job of providing great instructions, great details, and you know, they're one of the best in the market when it comes to this. And yeah, man, what else can I say? They're great. Now, thing number 3 I like about the cam. The installation. Now, like I stated before on point number 2, I am a do-it-yourselfer. I do have, and I'm not telling anyone on my channel to engage in taking out your camshaft of your motors or doing any work without seeking out a professional. But I have some experience around wrenches, and you know, it might not be professional, but it's experience nonetheless. And I was comfortable doing this job along with the help of my dad, a father-son thing, and as well, I was also able to do this with having the right tools and a service manual. And if you don't have a service manual, buy one. It's the best investment you could ever make for any bike, whether it be Harley Davidson, Yamaha, Ducati, any bike. Buy your service manual. Even if you don't want to work on your bike, it's always good to have. You never know what you might need it for, and it's good to have it. If you do sell it to the next owner and he may want it or she may want it, you have that service manual. So, like I was saying before, the installation was, it was a breeze. S&S's instructions were so good, dude. It's not even funny like how good they were. It was so good that like I literally just started doing things on the motor, and it was kind of self-explanatory when you just looked at their pictures and you just read their instructions. Thing number 4 I like about the cam, I love the sound and the just overall demeanor of the cam while you ride. It's something that's going to be very hard for me to describe in point far, but it's something that's very, very noticeable when you switch from stock cam to aftermarket cam, or for that matter any cam. It's just the whole mannerism of the bike is completely different. It just the way it runs, the way it wants the way it revs up, the way it idles, the way it consumes the 93 dinosaurs. You know, it's unreal. It's completely like insane that you would think such a small part when you get and you're unboxing it and you're like, holy crap, like this is the cam, like that's it. And then you throw this thing in your bike and you're like, holy cow, like this thing it's no joke. And thing number 5 that I want to mention about this cam, the price. Oh boys, here we go. The price. So pricing for like something like a twin cam will be, you know, around the range of like you know, a cam kit for, let's say, a twin cam 103 will probably be around the range of probably $500-$600, you know, including push rods, lifters, and the cam itself. Maybe some push rod tubes if the kit comes with it. But yeah, that's roughly something like for a twin cam. If anyone on the channel who's watching the video has a twin cam, they're roughly like around that range, like $500 to $800, I would say. Well, just off the top of my head, I'm not saying that's what they will cost, but like I said, that's just a ballpark figure. Now, a cam kit for an M8, since it's a single cam, it's if you do a cam alone, $200. If you do a kit, $400, $500 tops. And I bought my cam kit from Fuel Moto. So yeah, so Fuel Moto gives pretty good deals out on their cams. They always have like running a sale or a special of some kind, so I always tend to gravitate towards them when it comes to that. But you can also check out Get Lowered Cycles out in Pennsylvania. Good friends out there, good people, Mike and Rob. And yeah, you can always check them out as well. and see what they offer and see what their pricing is all about. But overall, the pricing is pretty good. I feel like for a cam, especially the kits. The kits are pretty well priced. Usually, if you excuse me, you try to separate, you know, cams and push rods and lifters, it comes out to be a little bit more. But if you go with a kit, they tend to be pretty reasonably priced. So boys and gals, I bid you adieu. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe, click that notification bell. And once again, thanks for watching. FXFB NYC is out.